Severed are the bonds between nature and man. Severed are the bonds between man and his brother. Like lost children, they make vows and form allegiances, until steel inevitably crosses steel. These wretched lives, cast aside by the mother's hand. They are but babes, howling and writhing, crawling toward any goal to distract from sure demise. It is she who bore them and gave them bounty. It is she who blights their land and dooms their cradle. And it is she who divides them and invites ruin to her land. But four wills, forging new bonds, shall cross into her realm and stand against the withering onslaught. Vestiges of a forgotten history, overgrown with maternal ivy, guide them as they sow seeds of the future. Reap they the consequences of past transgressions or of present conflict. It is the mother who decides all harvest.
This world was once barren. The sky, the land, man and animal, everything was meager. Everything was in a constant state of thirst. We lived in fear as starving beasts preyed upon our tribes, and angry spirits threatened our very existence. From the youngest babes, gone before they knew their mother's love, to the kindest elders, torn apart by wicked teeth. I would watch helplessly as they were all consumed by the world's cruelty. Gnawed bonds, torn emotions. Each connection I lost was a lesson in how meaningless life could be. Which is why it was strange that when I began to wither, I chose to cling to this world. I didn't know what I was clinging to, but I knew I needed to wish for something. I knew I needed hope. Please, I want to live. Without fear of beast or spirit, without fear of starvation. A light answered my plea. I remember its warmth. And then... I was the mother of all life. She who would renew and quench the starving world.
This fighting has to stop!
I have you now! It seems that was the lot of them. Arisa, how are you managing?
Hey, I remember you.
We saw you with King Balion earlier.
Members of Skull.
You took care of those Managama rebels, right? Thanks for your support.
They're fierce fighters, so it's a relief to have you on our side. You've got it wrong. We're not here to support Skull.
What?
We'll do whatever it takes to end this conflict. If you're looking for a fight, we won't hold back. No, that's not it either. We're not picking sides here.
This is a battlefield. If you're not with us, then that means you're against us.
No, wait!
If they won't listen to reason.
Erica, stop!
When taking a life, you must act swiftly and decisively. Too much thought clouds the mind. Enemy or ally, good or evil. One must swing the blade with an unwavering hand. This is what I was taught about the art of war.
But that seems really cruel. It doesn't matter what they believe. They're all people living in the same world, aren't they?
You're right, Arisa. And that's why... That's why it must be you. You need to be the one to deliver that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction. I pray you find victory.
Thanks, Erica. Be careful, okay? Yeah!
My actions were righteous because the princess was infallible. Anyone she deemed evil, I gladly cut down. But now, I believe Arisa's path to be the path of justice. Those who would interfere with her actions shall meet their end at my blade.
There's no place for you savages in this world!
Shut it! No one gave you cowards permission to run things!
Ow! It's already started!
Seems so.
Oh, stars. A major's gotta do what a major's gotta do, eh? I need to get down there and guide those troops. You better buck up too, Rowan!
This world is dying! But you school cowards keep standing around afraid to act!
Yeah, if you won't try to save the world, maybe you don't deserve to live on it. But the virtuous mother created Natera. How can you slaughter the being that gave us life?
You Manacalmer idiots don't understand anything!
Both sides have taken a stand for what they believe in, and no one is willing to budge. But that's not the only reason they're fighting. Did you enlist because of your sister?
Yes. After she was killed by a blighted spirit. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, and all that. She went out to pick flowers for me when she was attacked. By the time I found her, it was too late. The ground was already covered with her blood. That horrific scene still haunts my dreams. I joined Managarmr because I wanted to break free of those nightmares.
Deep down, they're all struggling against their own demons.
Ha! Take this!
This is madness.
Sir, what are you...
Stars! An enemy officer?
Stop this, both of you. Nothing good comes from war. It will rob you of everything you love if you let it.
You may be pals with Lord Verdant, but we're under orders to take out anyone that tries to stop us.
Skull would welcome you into our fold. But if you still side with Managarmrs,
Forgive me. We will end this fight. Rest easy until then.
who the hell are you?
You were with them the whole time, weren't you?
I'm neither enemy nor ally. In truth, there shouldn't be a war at all. You'll see soon enough. You're all headed for the same fate. If I have to prove it to you, then so be it.
Oh, I can't even with all these sad little people.
Stoneclaw! It's all over for you!
She's dangerous! Watch out!
Ooh la la, looks like somebody's nervous.
Ah! Gah!
All over for you, was it? Doesn't that seem a little, I don't know, ambitious for you dudes?
Guess we'll find out.
Their numbers are vast.
Yup, they're not holding back.
Boy, if we can take care of her, then Skull's as good as done for. Apologies for what we're about to do to you.
Hey, Honeydew, come here a sec.
Yes?
When I give you the sign, make a break for it.
But what of the fight here?
These goons are after me. No reason you should waste your time on them too. Perf. Now, where were we?
Ah! It's not over yet!
We're fighting for the future of Natera. We'll keep going until the bitter end.
Lame. Now's your chance, Honeydew.
We shall meet again. Of this I swear.
One's getting away!
Yoo-hoo! Forget you've got bigger fish to fry? Don't wet yourselves, okay?
Why do you fight? Why do you struggle so? Two individuals will never truly speak the same tongue. Only through steel may they come to understand one another. Within mortal dialogue, malice and enmity are bred. As a natural course, the flames of war ignite, disperse, and consume life. Shining amongst the blaze, brighter than the surrounding fire, four wills stand, holding their ambitions aloft. The Great Mother glowers at those who would oppose her, ready to unleash her rage.
this world. I will destroy it.
That's why it must be you. You need to be the one to deliver that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction.
Oh, Baleon, where did you go?
Boy, where's your precious bodyguard when you need her? Maybe you should change your name to Scaredy Claws.
We'll have your head in no time, you coward king!
He's surrounded. I have to hurry.
Just as summer gives way to winter, so too does life bow to death and decay. But that time has not yet come for Skoll! I wish only that I could say the same for Managarmr. Ah!
Whoa, Baleon. How could you?
Do not worry. I did not take their lives. Why have you come?
I needed to talk to you. I want this fighting to stop.
We are of the same mind.
Really? Then explain all of this. Yeah.
A peaceful resolution is no more than mere fantasy now. Orisa, when we arrive at the fateful hour, which side will you choose? Skoll or Managarmr?
I choose neither.
My dear child, you are very kind.
Please stop this. Why do we have to fight?
Because here, on the battlefield, kindness is venom. It poisons the mind and leads you astray. I must become stronger, and to do that, I reject your idealism. I am the Forest King, and by my blade, I will illuminate the shadows of this domain! Come, child, we fight!
Why are we fighting?
I will fulfill my duty as king! I will illuminate the shadows of this domain.
I found you.
Not good enough. I will forge a path! Let us begin!
I'll be a great queen one day.
Your sight, my blade. Which is faster?
Karado Borg!
I fell behind.
You're alive. What more do you want? I'm trying.
Not good enough. Let us begin!
Leave this to me! You don't need arms, do you?
Don't anger the 100 Rings.
You're done for!
Here's where I bear amateur hour.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
I must return back to my homeland.
Leave this to me!
To battle!
Someone awaits my return.
Back to the earth.
I can't lose here.
I'm trying! No, retreat!
Let us begin!
A princess for a day! Over here!
Victory shall be mine!
I'm trying!
I'm sorry, everyone.
I'll make you regret this!
Oh, come on! It won't be long now!
Not good enough. Let us begin!
A princess for a day!
I must return back to my homeland.
Over here!
Victory shall be
I
mine!
can't lose here.
This ends here!
You are a worthy adversary.
This is wrong!
You are a worthy adversary, child. However, I believe I told you that kindness is venom on the battlefield.
That's not true. There's no point in hurting other people.
Under normal circumstances, I would agree. We both share the same life force. To intentionally strike at your kin is foolish. And yet... Viridia Magna will soon awaken, and with her rise will come Netera's end. We've no time to rebuild broken bridges.
You do if you work together. Aren't you and Baldane brothers? If family can't work together, who can?
Even if one of us acknowledges our ties, both sides must agree to have some form of bond. I cannot bear the burden of brotherhood alone. There's nothing more for me to consider. I will be victorious, and I will bring light to Neterra!
King Balion, Managama has Lady Latika pinned in the Western Forest. At this rate, we'll lose the East and the North too.
Take me there.
Yes, Your Majesty. This way.
Please wait! Balion!
Should we meet again, I will not spare you a second time. I advise you to afford me the same courtesy.
But Balion, I can't stop him. What should I do?
You scum won't go any further!
You took the words right out of my mouth!
This is no time to feel sorry for myself. I have to stop this.
That's why it must be you. You need to be the one to deliver that message. Go to this world's king. Show him your conviction.
Erica said it had to be me. She believed in me, so I need to believe in myself. Whoa!
Upon Viridia Magna's fourth roar, the world will meet its demise. Or so goes the tale.
That was roar number 2. I can't stick around here and mope all day. Time to get out there and do something!
Wretched enemy of the forest.
Oh, hello, Erica. I see you're wearing that dreary expression again.
Miss Delina.
Goodness, why are you bracing yourself for an attack? I was under the impression I'd gained your trust.
Look around. I have cut down countless numbers of your allies. Wouldn't you think I was in league with Managarmr?
Perhaps. But what of the fallen Managama soldiers in your wake? One glance is all it took to grasp the situation. And besides, I believe I know you well enough to understand how you think.
My companion said this conflict had to be stopped no matter what. And I'll do anything I can to make that happen.
So you'll willingly become an enemy to both Skoll and Managama? Well, if that's the path you've chosen, you ought to see it through.
Even if it means I might end your life with my own hands?
Oh, but there's very little possibility of that. You won't be able to kill me as you are now, I'm afraid. After all, you still aren't being honest with yourself, and it's reflecting in your blade work.
More of those infernal spirits.
Thanks to Viridia Magna. It seems Neterra has descended into madness. Are you prepared for the coming storm, Erica?
I see no clouds to worry about.
Very well. Then let us fight. I am the Forest Prince... Actually, let's skip the speech, shall we? Come, I shall be your match.
Out of my way!
Are you prepared for the coming storm, Erica?
I see no clouds to worry about.
May the forest be at peace.
Not bad,
Darkness is lit by truth.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play!
The forest abandoned me.
You wouldn't!
Treasure Island, here I come!
Not bad,
Better than in the cradle.
I'll blast them into orbit.
The forest abandoned me. The forest abandoned me.
I'm gonna rest for a bit.
My dream won't die!
I go where the wind takes me.
Not bad,
Don't get too carried away.
Boom goes the cannonball!
Time to settle down.
Aiming on this thing sucks!
All right already. I surrender.
Better than in the cradle.
This strategy will do it.
We
No
won't give
question.
him an inch!
You're done for.
I'll find myself nice and easy.
Not bad,
Sleep
Better than in the
forever.
cradle.
Settle down.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! I'm so sparkly!
It's time to retreat!
This was a failure.
Not bad,
Nice and easy. Come get some.
Don't get too carried away.
Don't call me short!
Sleep forever.
It won't be long now.
Oh, has my skill taken
Time
you by
to settle
surprise?
down.
Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! Hey, let's play! I'm so sparkly!
Well, aren't you something?
All right already. I surrender.
Nice and easy.
By the strength of the White Dragon Knights!
Not bad,
Onward!
Beautiful.
Time to settle down.
The shame of defeat.
An elegant strike.
Your time has come. Ha!
Yeah!
It's growing weaker. This fight is almost over.
On the contrary, it already is. May the forest guide you on your journey to the great beyond.
Is that power of yours a form of magic?
There's that peculiar word again. What is this magic you speak of?
Guess not.
I suppose I've never properly explained my powers, have I? Well, in layman's terms, I form ether into cleansing currents. Handy trick, isn't it? Furthermore, I can heal small injuries on the spot, you see. And if the injury is more grave, we can always use the healing spring.
Your ability resembles a power we call magic in my world. But you're the only person I've seen use it here.
Well, that makes sense. I'm fairly certain I'm the only one in Netera who can use it. But that being said, it isn't exactly an impressive power. I can only use it to heal minor injuries and purify blighted creatures.
May I ask you something?
And what might that be?
What do you intend to use your power for?
For the sake of Netera, of course. The world bestowed me with my gift, so it is only fair that I return the favor. May I ask you why you wield that sword?
To put an end to this conflict.
But that's your friend's rationale, is it not? What do you believe? You're unsure of your own reason for fighting. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Well...
They've got you now, Princess! You're coming with us!
My, what ill manners!
I will assist you.
What are you doing? Go, Erica.
But...
Find your conviction and use it to guide your blade. Just as you did when we fought our duel.
There it is again.
Oh no! That was the second roar!
There isn't much time left. Go now. Hurry. I wish you luck.
Take care not to get injured again.
Now then, I suppose I've kept you waiting long enough. Let's...
Yeah!
Oh, goodness! Have you no patience?
If we stop you and the Stoneclaw, victory will be within our grasp! You'll die, here and now!
The members of Skull are quite skilled, you know. Things won't proceed as smoothly as you hope.
Whatever you say, Princess. We've got some strong backup on our side, too. Yeah, a powerful man from another world who swings a giant spear. Well, scared yet?
A man from another world? Sounds as though Erica has an ally who drifted off to Managama's side.
Huh? What'd you say?
And thank the stars for that. Good could still come out of this hopeless situation.
Hey!
I know our otherworldly friends will find victory, but not the victory of warmongers. They'll end this conflict and save Netera.
Stupid spirits! Stop! Don't hurt it! Netera doesn't need murderers!
Well, it needs cowards even less.
The battle is split down the middle, and both sides are exhausted. And with blighted spirits popping up one after another. Time is not on our side. Gina, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You holding up all right, Rowan?
Yeah. How about yourself?
Still in one piece. Where you headed, soldier? I'll back you up.
Gina, you should know. I'm not your ally.
What is that supposed to mean?
I've decided to bring an end to the conflict between Skull and Managarmr.
But what good will that do? If we don't do something about Viridia Magna, then it's all over for Netera.
There has to be a way out of this. We just have to find it.
It's all sunshine and rainbows in that head of yours, isn't it?
Tell me, Gina, do you really believe defeating Skull will bring peace to Netera?
Won't it?
Both sides are fighting to distract themselves from something more important. It's nothing more than an escape from reality.
She went out to pick flowers for me when she was attacked. By the time I found her, it was too late. The ground was already covered with her blood. That horrific scene still haunts my dreams. I joined Managarmr because I wanted to break free of those nightmares.
You said it yourself.
That doesn't change what I have to do.
Leave them to me.
I'm not interested in your special treatment. Especially since you've made it clear we aren't allies.
Then let's do this. Sorry, pal. You picked the wrong guy.
Oh, still and stable Earth. Burning flames will freeze.
Oh, fire, unleash your heat.
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
It's so cold.
Mr. Dragon, the Earth is crumbling.
Status and wisdom. Pointless.
Be gone!
To know impotence is to know power. You are nothing.
Guess I got
Look
too
upon
hot
my
under the
impotence.
collar.
Oh, still and stable Earth. I'll show you disdain. Look upon my impotence. Crumbling. Someday, we'll soar together.
A frozen mind, a frozen
you are
body.
Nothing. This is pyromancy. Ouch! Look upon my
Take it easy
impotence.
next time.
Ouch! Look upon my impotence. Let's turn the heat up a notch.
Perfectly powerless.
Tremble before the ruler of the skies.
It won't be long now.
I will not allow you to perish.
Oh, fire, unleash your heat.
Bye.
Never seen a reaction like that.
I've been forged in those fires.
Soar faster and higher. These black wings are don't let me down.
That's enough time wasted. Ha!
You're mine now!
Thanks.
Don't go all soft on me. Just go.
Are you sure about this, Gina?
What? Did you expect me to stop you? Well, considering I'm a Managamar captain and all, I probably should. But I asked you for a favor, and I need you to see it through. But you know, I don't think we've lost the Lord Commander yet. Will you try to get through to him one last time?
Of course.
Thank you.
This isn't going to end the way you want it to.
I already had everything I wanted in the past. And she's not coming back. So don't concern yourself with what I want.
You're a kind soul, Gina. I hope you stay safe out there.
What a foolish man.
There you are, Captain! I've been looking all over for you!
Apologies, Major.
I've got dreadful news. Word has it, Rowan turned tail and joined the enemy! Oh, this is a catastrophe!
With all due respect, you've got it all wrong, sir.
But that tough-puff scoundrel attacked one of our own men!
Rowan has been acting of his own free will. He was never one of us. Our goals were just aligned for a time.
Gina, did he say something to you?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I'd like to ask that you keep this between us, Major. Word will get out eventually anyway, so there's no use stirring the pot.
You still believe Rowan to be trustworthy?
As a military officer, I'd have to say no. But personally speaking...
I've decided to bring an end to the conflict between Skull and Managarmr.
But what good will that do? If we don't do something about Viridia Magna, then it's all over for Netera.
There has to be a way out of this. We just have to find it.
His eyes are honest and true. If anyone is capable of saving both Lord Valdane and Netera, it's him. I have no intention of abandoning our battle with Skull. However, there's a chance those other worlders could stumble upon an answer. So we ought to keep our options open. That's all there is to it, Major.
I find it hard to believe that such a perfect solution exists. But at the same time, the Vile Mother is at it again. That was the second roar.
Whatever happens, I'll simply do what I have to do. I'll leave the more troublesome tasks to the troublemakers.
You're right. All we can do is keep our tails high and follow orders. That way at least we'll have no regrets in the end. Or I'm not worth my fur.
You're in Managarmr territory, stranger.
Now get lost if you know it's good for you.
Please, listen to me. I have delved into the history of Netera and found the truth of your past. There is no reason for you to war amongst yourselves. In fact, you mustn't.
Netera's history? The hell are you talking about?
Its real name is Viridia Magna, and we've been keeping it locked up in the basement of the tower, just wringing ether out of it, for decades. The adjustments we made to her, it's like it cut off her source or something. She's not putting out energy at all.
They completely exhausted her power.
Oh, Mom, do you understand how bad this is? Sure, we've got some ether stored up for a rainy day, but who knows when we'll run through it all. The Magitech trains, the air filters, our entire civilization's going to crumble. I heard there are mobs heading to the tower to get into the ether reserves. They say riots have sprung up all over as people compete for food. Mom, you gotta find shelter, okay? I'm not sure how much longer things will be safe back at home. Please, please look after yourself.
Playback finished.
Netera's destruction was not wrought by Viridia Magna's wrath after all. They drained her of all ether, causing her to fall into a slumber. Then riots arose as a result of diminishing resources, with famine and larger conflict occurring not long after. Common knowledge dictates that this world was once decimated by Viridia Magna's rage, but the truth is quite different. The people abused and exhausted her power, forcing her to fall into a deep slumber. Once bereft of their source of life, whole populations fought amongst themselves. You see, It was the conflict between the people of Natera that led to its demise.
Only a skull coward would try to distract us with such nonsense! History's not gonna save us when the Vile Mother roars for the 4th time!
You're just like the rest of them. You preach peace and happiness, but where's your solution, huh?
Allow me to ask you one question. Where do you believe the current bloodshed will lead you?
Do we look like fortune tellers? We're fighting because we've got no other choice!
How naive. I will not deny your resolve, nor the logic of your actions. However, the fact remains that this reckless battle is a fruitless affair. Forgive me, but I must be allowed to pass through this area. Please, we don't have to fight.
You're not getting past me! Monogama will prevail!
If you value your life, come no further.
Run while you can.
If you value your life, come no further.
I cannot pray to the gods for this.
Stop! Stop!
Let the gems light your way to success.
You're done for.
Shine ever enough prattle. How could you?
Stop!
Hearts of fleeting dreams.
The real battle begins.
I'll not forget these days. This, too, is a dream.
You need to leave.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Be good now. Go home. You need to leave.
Hope is out there. I know it.
I am the thunder of war incarnate!
This, too, is a dream. Head toward hope!
Eat this!
Keep working toward a brighter future.
Yes, that's it for me!
Crystals of snow shimmer in the night. This, too, is a dream.
Protecting Her Majesty from any menace. I'll deal with you.
This, too,
What are you?
is a dream.
It's over. Leave now. There is no meaning in prolonging this fight.
You understand nothing. What gives you the right to decide when our fight is over? You know nothing about us, or the history of our world!
How could you possibly understand what drives us to fight?
I do not claim to understand your feelings. I am from a different world, and I am not part of your order.
Then go back to where you came from!
However, I fully recognize the futility of war, and with it, the sadness of lost life. There was a town, and in that town was the Sacred Hall. It was there that I worked, and it was there that I served my god. The people of the village were kind, diligent, and they died. All of them. The neighboring village was struck with famine. They wanted food, and so they attacked the village I was in. I was away that day. When I returned, all had been destroyed. I cursed the world. No matter the justification, to throw away innocent lives for the sake of simple rivalry, I can think of nothing more base. I shall end this conflict, but not for your sakes. No, I will bring salvation to this world for myself, because it is what I must do.
That was Viridian Magna!
The second roll. Come, there's no time.
Aye, best get a move on.
We have to cut down the Vile Mother before it's too late.
When I was at Hope's End, I longed for peace and prosperity to return to the world. And somehow, my wish was granted. The fields turned lush. Life was burgeoning. Our very existence was fertile once more.
Use this machine effectively, and mankind will achieve untold progress. I call her the Virgo Mechanism. She's the key to our future.
Wonderful. Your plan feels correct.
When the last memories of the Dark Ages faded, so too did the contentment of the populace wane. They grew bored and unsatisfied with what I could offer. I was pierced with tubes, and they began to consume my very being. My poor children. Untold progress? They were not ready for it. They had not yet learned to appreciate my blessings. But my body was made to be a conduit for life, so I accepted their hubris willingly. They devoured me, exhausting my power until everything became black. By the time I awoke, the world was far too gone. I could no longer correct the selfish course of my progeny. The life I once nurtured, the bonds, the emotions, the link between the earth and my children. It had all grown twisted and unfamiliar. I was at Hope's End. So I wished for a new world, and I made it so. Life returned to its primeval state, just as I had willed. However, it seemed I had lost my internal peace. Something within me began to stir. You are no mother. It would sting. You are no mother. It would fester.
Thou hast felt fear, the fear of embracing life and the folly it breeds therein.
Fear?
Mortals are flawed, forsaken. Through mere existence they carveth a path toward destruction. And thou art the fairest fool of them all in recreating such insolent beings.
I no longer want them to see or bear their wrongs.
Yes, thou fearest it. Fearest erring once more.
I no longer want to be a mother to fools.
to we're living mistakes.
Fear it. Destroy them. Fear them. Destroy it. Fear thy spawn. Destroy thy world.
I will be no mother to fools. You, my children, you took our bond, my love. And now you will face your punishment for biting the hand that fed you, for betraying the womb that gave you life, for driving me to hope's end yet again.
Nothing will be spared from devastation.
The fated hour draws ever closer.
Baleon!
You're alone, are you? Don't move, you king of cowards.
I don't require a guard to deal with the likes of you.
You dare look down on...
I dare say the poor fellows underestimated your conviction, Father. No one thinks that you're capable of much without the Stoneclaw's protection, but I know what you can do. Which begs the question, are you fighting for the sake of Skoll? For the fate of Naterra? Or merely for yourself?
Have you come to stop me?
Huh? Don't be daft. Fight for whatever you believe in, Father. It's none of my concern. Sometimes it's best to let brothers have their quabbles.
I never realized it before, but... Stars, you're your own woman now. Then again, I suppose you've always been mature for your age. You'll have to forgive me, Miss Tolina.
For what, exactly?
I should have told you more. But instead, I betrayed your trust. And I did it without so much as second-guessing the consequences.
Don't be so cryptic, Father. I haven't the faintest clue to what you're referring to. We're family. No matter what wrongs we've inflicted on each other in the past, we're still connected.
You always were wise beyond your years. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you were blessed with the ability to manipulate ether.
I am the Forest Princess, after all.
My daughter. I have to face him now, before it's too late.
Be my guest. Give dear Uncle Shadow my kindest regards.
Of course.
Now, let's get you patched up. You... what are you... Oh, just healing your wounds. But only a little. It wouldn't do if you sprung up and lopped my head off.
Why? Aren't we enemies?
Enemies? What a silly notion. Aren't we both alive and well? Isn't life worth protecting? Whether friend or foe, we're all connected, you see. By virtue of existing in the same time and place, we breathe and live of the same life force. Oh, you look confused. You must think I'm speaking nonsense. Why does no one understand when I talk about such elementary things? No matter. Even if I can't convince you, I won't change my stance. Just as you are free to keep your own.
Don't blame us if you regret this later.
King's a coward. Princess is a fool. What a kingdom.
Oh, come now. One would think after having your life saved, you would at least thank your rescuer. Well, never mind then. I wonder what will become of father and uncle's feud. I just hope they don't harm each other. Naive as that thought may be.
You're... here.
Of course. We have such precious little time left. I would hate to waste any more. This reminds me of the old days, Baleon. Here, where we first met.
As I recall, our first encounter was in Father's chambers.
You boorish oaf. We may have exchanged pleasantries in the late King's room, but the first time we truly recognized each other was here. Back then, you loathed me. You couldn't so much as stand the sight of me. And yet, with this waterfall as witness, you saved me. Why?
I don't know. My instincts took control of my body, and I was charging forward to save you before I realized.
How very like you.
How very like your idea of me.
I can't think of a more perfect stage on which to settle our differences. The place where it all began. Whose blood will stain this ground, I wonder? Mine or yours?
I will fulfill my duty, Valdane. Forest Shadow.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I am the corruptor of life, after all. Can't have someone with my power running amok in your domain, now can you, oh great Forest King?
It falls on me to illuminate the wicked darkness that plagues the forest.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Prepare to face the light, my brother.
Oh, I've been prepared. For far longer than you'll ever know.